I'll just keep rambling like that. It's not a joke, it's serious, okay? Try it and you'll know. Hello, today we have a more intriguing thought pose, and that is I want to talk about how I do my own self-hypnosis therapy. I have been attending this, no, not really, I have been attending, this was since like 2020. I have signed up for this course called Rapid Transformation Therapy by Marisa Peer, and there's like a few free masterclass videos on YouTube that you can watch, and I'll link them down below. But the whole point of this video is to let you know my experience of self-hypnotizing. So how does self-hypnosis really work? Hypnotism works by reaching a relaxed state where it is possible to sink deeper into our minds and rewrite and reprogram, this is very important, our subconscious mind. Through physical and mental relaxation, self-hypnosis can allow people to bypass their conscious mind and introduce positive thoughts and ideas into their unconscious. This is from another source. Does self-hypnosis really work? It is a highly safe technique that can bring increased self-confidence and self-esteem, assertiveness, and relaxation. Self-hypnosis can be used during difficult times to improve symptoms of medical conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, anxiety, pain, and headache. I have been signing up with Marisa Peer on Mindvalley for quite a long time. I think out of all the research that I have done, her technique or her explanation works the best, and long story short, it's just how you talk to yourself, your subconscious mind, through verbal actions or through your daily affirmations or actions. From one of my video, you would have noticed halfway that I was staring at some words on my board. It's still there, and it's "You are enough." You can Google Marisa Peer, "You are enough." I'll also put the link down in the description box below. But how it works is just because your subconscious mind is like a database, so they take in almost everything you see. It's just that your conscious mind only remembers like very low percentage. I can't remember, it's like 5 or 10 or something, but it's just not the majority of what you actually remember and what you actually take in. And your subconscious mind will indirectly influence your physical and mental state on how you react to things. For those of you who are dealing with stress or anxiety or crazy work schedule like what I'm going through right now, you can actually try this, and it is called like "You are enough." So basically you just write down everywhere "You are enough, you are enough, you are enough," or "I am enough, I am enough." When I was working at my previous workplace, it was really crazy. I had to work to 2 to 3 a.m. and it was like a normal thing, so I was very stressed out, and I was also doubting my own capabilities with all the crazy deadlines and whatsoever. I actually changed my password to "I am enough ×3. I feel like little things like this really works, and also at times where you feel really upset, or at times where you feel that you are at a loss, you don't really know what to do. That's what I like to do. I like to talk to myself, and that is a very important thing for those of you who want to try out self-hypnotization. It's not just listening to this clip and like close your eyes, imagine you are in a forest, and then you hear the background with like water trickling down, blah 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 blah. I mean, that's not wrong. That's also one form of therapy or hypnotization therapy. But what I find really the most useful for those who want to sink into their subconscious mind is to actually really talk to yourself, like out loud and verbally, it will seem quite freaky at first, especially to friends who don't know you. So you might want to do this in a more secluded area, or you can just do it in front of friends and just tell them that, oh, I'm hypnotizing myself, which is what I do for most of the cases. So let me give you an example so you can relate better to it, or how can you apply to it. Recently there has been like a shit ton of things to do and I was feeling very overwhelmed. So I was listening to this rapid transformational therapy, which I had to pay for it. But this is what you don't have to pay for it. The whole track is about successful people do what they don't like to do first. This might sound familiar to some of you, but what I do is when I'm procrastinating and I feel like, oh, I just want to do anything today, you know, playing the lazy song in the background, I would just talk to myself. I'll be like, okay, you know what? Successful people do what they hate doing first. So, literally, I would say out loud, I'll be like, oh, I love doing this. I love building on my website. I'm one step closer to where I want to be. So I'm just going to do it anyway. After I do it, I'll feel so happy. I'll feel so much better. It will be another sense of fulfillment. And I'll keep talking to myself like that. Da, 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 da. I'll be like, I am enough. I am enough. I love this. I love to do this. Even though in the back of my mind, I'm like, no way I'm going to do this. This is like a lot of work. I'm drowning. Blah, 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 blah. But the main point is you don't want your subconscious mind to take in that. So when you say that, oh, I love to do this, I'm one step closer to my goal, you are telling yourself verbally out loud a lot of like reaffirmations and a lot of, when your brain, subconscious mind, your brain just input what you just heard when it comes out from your mouth, they will first get confused. So they'll be like, wait, this is unfamiliar. I'm usually like procrastinating. I usually just wanna eat snacks or whatsoever. Why are you saying this? So do you want to do this or not? So your subconscious brain will be like, girl, can you make up your mind? Do you want to do this or not? But you keep telling yourself that out loud, verbally. I want to do this. I love to do this. I am enough. I'm a confident girl. I will get through this. This is just a process that I have to take, and after that, I'll be in a much better place. I'm so happy that I'm doing this. I know this is for the better of myself. I'm so happy, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. I am enough, I am enough, I am enough. And I'll just keep rambling like that. It's not a joke, it's serious, okay? Try it and you'll know. What I find myself doing after hypnotizing myself like this, like sillily to an outsider's point of view, is that I actually really did the work. Even if I were to, you know, on Naruto, I'm still watching Naruto Shippuden, haha, and on one screen, and on another screen, I'll just be doing my work. Even if the progress is slow, I'm still getting through it, and it doesn't feel so painful after I said it, as compared to if I were just to not do anything at all, because everything will just spiral again. I don't do my work, I haven't do my work, there's a deadline I set for myself, or there's a deadline that my trainer set for me that I cannot hit, and I'll just be stressed and I don't want to do it, and I'll just stressed, I don't want to do it, and everything will just spiral. Yeah, so I highly recommend all of you to try this technique, because personally I really strongly believe in this, especially in times of crisis. Let's not talk about it. But now I actually feel much more positive, and every time when I'm going through some hard times, or I'm just doubting myself if I can actually get through this, if I actually can, like if I'm actually making the right choice, I'll just tell myself I'm enough, everything positive that is contradictory to what I'm used to. And after a while, when you're just correcting all your bad habits, or correcting or lessening your procrastination, you'll find that it becomes familiar to you and familiar to your body. And that's the next self-hypnotization technique, called Make the Unfamiliar Familiar by Marisa Peer. Yeah, But that's all that I would like to share in this video. It's a very short and sweet one. It's a very random video, but I just thought that whoever who's keen to watch this, who click into this video, you all might actually be interested in engaging in some self-hypnotization technique. Yeah. And that's all for this video. I'll see you in my next one. Remember to like if you want me to produce more of this kind of content. I'll see you in 5 days time. Bye!